Are we at the Bliss Star? Is that the sound effect I'm hearing right now? Akavili on a new journey. Oh, we're cutting back to this moment.
The Express's engine is definitely a tad too dramatic if Himiko just wants us to rescue survivors with the Express.
What was she implying?
How much could she say if Asat Pramad was with her?
If Asat Pramad was close by, then he would have discovered any clues Himiko left behind. So, her message seems pretty standard, but only we'll know what she really means because we're the Nameless?
Something about the engine of the Express? Has Himiko mentioned something of this sort in previous journeys? This may be the key.
Well, I kind of zone out whenever Himiko starts talking about warps and calibrating coordinates and all that. Power of remembrance, activate!
Please tell me this doesn't do anything.
Aha! I remember now. We were back in Penacony,
You're shitting me. This actually worked?
talking about the Charmony Festival, and Himiko said the family sent a music box as an invitation, and then she said...
But the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background.
This is actually where we first learned about the weird distress signal that the Express Sin, the Nameless, use.
I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless.
Gravity wave frequency. The Express Engine's spatial curvature is his encryption key.
I remember now. Pearl said something similar not too long ago.
A conflict broke out between Miss Himiko and an entity suspected to be Asat Pramad. A gravitational wave effect caused by a giant mass was observed.
Himiko is hinting that we should use the gravity probe on the Express to receive her signal.
That's exactly it!
But how do we still got to get there? Well, do your thing. Open us a path.
If that's the case, we need to get ready as soon as possible.
It'll take some time to clear the passage to the Express. Sunday, do you have a way to contact the conductor?
The distance does not pose a problem for tuning. However, my birds must first lock on to the conductor as their target. I will do my best. Please, excuse me for a moment.
Alright, Sunday gonna contact Pom Pom. Well, surely you can just use your powers to open up a path to the train. Check on how everyone else is doing.
Let me open my senses.
I received a message that Silverwolf has arrived at Pearlux Tower.
Okay, that's good.
Together with Pearl, she'll repair the communication systems across Plain Arcadia. Then, with Graphia's assistance, they'll attempt to reenact the ritual from a millennium ago, folding all of Plain Arcadia back into the canvas. The most extreme measure of protection. How's the situation here?
It might even be better because they're working with the IPC this time, who were the ones who unfolded it. We're making progress. Worried about Silverwolf?
Very good. Go ahead and do your part. As for the rest, leave it to me.
It's really nice to be able to count on you again.
Go ahead and do your part.
We gotta check on you guys again.
Boss will win! Boss will win!
Just look. No matter how... You won't let your readers down, will?
Okay, so their dialogue hasn't updated.
Good news, everyone. The conductor is safe and sound.
The detective's eyes take in everything. His face is inscrutable, though the rate of his respiration is tellingly 0.3 seconds above normal. By all indications, he is uneasy.
Uneasy? Who?
The source of his unease is the little raccoon's imminent departure on a mortal journey, and the survivors of the disaster that befell this city.
All right, Mr. N, that'll do. You seem to have time on your hands. Help me clear this passage.
900 credits an hour plus 2 bananas does not cover this task, Mr. Ashvale.
Makes sense to me.
Shut your mouth then. Go on patrol. As a detective's assistant, your job is to keep an eye on everything when the detective is otherwise occupied.
Can't check on Cinderborn either. Where'd Kuchiba go?
My bird has located them. I am able to share what the conductor is seeing. A moment, please, while I inform them of the situation.
A few moments later.
Any progress?
Yes. The conductor says they have locked on to a weak gravitational wave and are decoding it.
I forgot I put you in that outfit.
Okay. Conductor! Oh, we missed you too.
Pom-Pom received Himiko's message. Repeating it now. The source of Asat Pramad's power is fear. He exploits people's fears to imaginate future possibilities. When another possibility is observed, this apocalypse will be overwritten.
So we just gotta give hope.
And also, each and every one of us nameless is making it to the next stop. This part is the conductor's heartfelt wish.
We're coming, Himiko.
So, Asat Pramad is a Lord Ravager that observes and imaginates possibilities.
That explains why I could never land a blow on him.
Which is funny, because if you go back and watch the cutscene at the end of 4.3, well, it lands a blow on him.
When people saw the Lord Ravager's descent, they were gripped with fear, despair, and everything else that comes with an apocalyptic end. Those very emotions fed this catastrophe and made a possibility become reality.
Himiko said we need to observe another possibility for this apocalypse to be overwritten. Observe another possibility. How do we do that?
Where's Cyrene when you need her?
Build a crowd, then defeat Asat Pramad in front of them. That's the easiest way.
I thought we were doing this to defeat the Pramad, though.
But I'll just create hundreds of clones to hide behind, and no one will be able to lay a finger on him. That's another of his tricks by manipulating possibilities.
So we don't actually have any way of defeating that old dice head.
Who says we're out of options?
General, what ideas are you cooking?
If we somehow witness all his possibilities, then he would collapse into just one being due to the effect of observation.
Interesting.
I will activate the formation plume I've set up all over the Arcadia, then use the vision of the Rainbow Spiritus Kalachakra Sky Plume.
Oh, so it's like it's similar to that thing she said she wouldn't do, where like, if you observe the same future more than once, it's like taboo.
General, do you require my cooperation like during SparksyCon?
Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome, a collapsed quantum state, even if that outcome isn't to one's liking.
So we can limit him down to one option.
The Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kalachakra sky plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions of instances per second. That's right, Mr. Sunday. I would like you to expand the range of your tuning.
You mean to determine the future of Asat Pramad through observation? But, as I recall, as your observation expands, it will anchor the fate of this world.
Observation is for her to worry about.
What should I do then?
I want you to become my eyes and look for me. The fate Asat Pramad imaginated is imminent, and there is no path for the future in it. Only Ishvara, only observers with sufficient strength and personal freedom have what it takes to make choices that trace the path to our future. I also need a place with a good vantage point. Something like a towering structure.
Ah, I can think of one.
How confident are you in this plan succeeding?
I guess we're gonna go Thundercoil fighting.
Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the fray myself, I always treat it as a 100% certainty.
I believe in
I'll
ya.
fight by your side too. Even if there is only half a chance of success.
Hey, them's good odds. I've only lost a record of 8 50-50s in a row.
I will do all I can to ensure you two remain connected through tuning.
Then, Dan Heng, March, and I will clear the passages as soon as possible to ensure the Express can depart.
And myself, Shi, and General Yao Guang will force the collapse of Asat Pramad's clones, granting us a way to his true form.
Thank you, Sunday. Before you boarded the Express, you said that you didn't understand trailblazing. And yet, you have fought alongside us in the most dangerous moments of our journey.
It's only been dangerous moments. I can't wait till we get to go on a vacation.
No, Mr. Yang. I should be the one thanking all of you. Before boarding the Express, I was just a traveler looking for answers. You all taught me to trailblaze and walk the stars. To hold fast to the hands of those around me when facing difficulties. It is my honor to be able to provide assistance.
You really look like one of the Nameless now.
Thank you too, General Yao Guang. The Express will meet you as soon as we rescue Himiko.
And that's when we'll defeat Asat Pramad together.
Let's bring her home.
When we do bring Himiko home, each and every one of us will be accounted for as well.
You still have time. Go and say your goodbyes to your friends before we set off. Meet me at the entrance when you're ready.
Every Arcadian corner all at once.
The young woman's eyes burn with fiery determination, for the path she is to traverse soon leads straight into the eye of the storm.
Off to save the world again, Nameless? Be sure to return in one piece.
Aren't you coming along, Ranger?
I'm staying to help your friends dig out the Express. Go on. I'll take care of everything here.
No lines from Cinderborn, huh?
I knew you were leaving soon. Take care. Don't lose your life.
You too.
Wait, no! It doesn't sound... Just forget it. I'm off. See you later.
Did they just undo the choice I picked?
Why do you look like that? What's happening? Is it bad? The little Furbos and I will be here waiting to hear the story of how you claimed victory over Asat Pramad. Don't forget.
Boss, you absolutely must win!
will be waiting to shoot your victory cover. I've already sent out the press release. Just waiting to fill in the time and location of the victory.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, winner, winner! Boss is definitely winning!
Anyone else? Still don't know where Kuchiba went. Only Yao Guang looks like they're left.
Are you ready? Before we set off, there's something I'd like you to keep safe from me. Please.
Not this shit again. Nice callback to 4.0. When should I open it?
Open it when you are in need of the hunt.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that. What's inside?
Our future destinies.
Okay.
Remember when we were at SparksyCon and you saw the wheel and woe lots hanging over me?
I'll restrain my curiosity.
I remember. I'll do my best not to glance at your head.
No. I want the opposite this time.
Oh, really?
I'd like you to keep your eyes on me as much as possible.
Why?
30 years ago, I used the Decalite reflection barrier to divine the tides of battle for the Fonghu. But, in a moment of blind arrogance, I turned my back on what destiny had revealed and dared to wield the Rainbow Spiritus to twist the very threads of causality. But karma was on the way to punish me. That day, I became entangled with the barrier at a single point, left to drift endlessly through time and space. A healer named this unusual condition temporal dislocation.
That's my girl, Zhang, baby!
Put simply, there's always a chance that I could suddenly disappear at any moment. If I'm not observed for even a second, I may disappear.
Is there a way to reverse it?
I restrain myself with the Nexus Sapientiae, forged by the Yuchue Artisanship Commission. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
God, you are really in a screwed up situation.
We can't afford a single mistake in this operation. You must keep an eye on me always, no matter the fate that I'm anchored to.
Are you sure about this?
I had already decided my fate when I set foot in this world. You are only a witness, not the one wielding the blade.
Yeah. What was the prophecy from the Improv Tour trailer? In the Arcadia, a Zanjo general will fall. I guess we're going. Haha! They wanted us to go up that way, but there's just a funner way up. We're approaching the 4-hour mark.
My birds will be keeping an eye on you both.
I'll give you a signal from atop the tower. Let's go. Let's eliminate all of Asat Pramad's possibilities.
I'm afraid you must get past it if you want to reach that tower.
I guess old Thundercoil's gonna get in our way, huh?
It spotted us. Fret not. I will protect you.
Wait a minute. That's Fu Xuan's barrier.
Another me had a bet on how far you would get. What if we made a bet too on whether Himiko is living or dead?
Never fight fate. Because it fights back.
The lightning striking all of his minions.
Asat Pramad, your elation is just supreme idiocy.
Isn't that a Dr. Ratio's trailer name?
That thing over there. What is that?
I've seen it at Star Rail Fest. Likely a device that collects people's wish power.
She has courageously challenged an ancient Leviathan of the Sindark Age. And her chosen weapon is a standard plain Arcadian ambience prop. As I said, she is peak entertainment. At last, the long-awaited prelude. Monster versus protagonist.
Ugh, I'm sick of this guy's trifling gimmicks.
I'm not. I'm enjoying this. Difficulty X.
Keep it together. Remember our plan.
Hey, Casper's here. It's jump time. Let's jump. Ow. Oh, we're doing damage to his health bar. Oh, this is getting crazier now. Just gotta stay alive. Thank you, Casper. I think we gotta do that maybe 2 more times. Oh, maybe 1 more time. That one did a lot. Ow. Victory is within reach. Bye-bye, Thundercoil. Call me an insulator. Farewell, Thundercoil.
Keeping up with me. This is my chance.
Hey, that's the helicopter from Foolish Tower. Oh, wait, where are we going now? We are literally going to Foolish Tower, it looks like. Go ahead, Nameless. Arcadia souvenir. Just the top of the tower and lock onto Asat Pramad.
We're here. Get ready, Sunday.
Careful. Asat Pramad just appeared above you.
Proceed according to plan.
Smart of you to lead a Xianzhou general to her death.
Smart of me? How's that smart of me?
How honorable and entertaining it would be to challenge the Demon Lord and save the world alone. But yes, 2 is better than 1. Still, I was not expecting a diviner. To think I should have the honor of meeting the divine foresight, Bane of Ventilia. What can she do for you? Reveal your victory odds? Predict your weal and woe? Whatever she divines, I will block its path. What will you do now?
Then I, a diviner that never grants an audience to anyone, will teach you a lesson.
All right, let's set his future in stone.
Asat Pramad. A general and a diviner have completely different duties. A general breaks formations from behind, and a diviner destroys them from the front. And did you say you will block every path I divine? Sorry, but creating paths where there are none is the expertise of trailblazers. Now, shall I read your fortune? See your myriad possibilities condense until eventually only one remains. Defeat.
All right, are we gonna get a
The
cutscene?
rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the
CGs.
meridians of destiny,
This is
the Jade
interesting.
Abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as Calamity and Fortune reveal themselves.
Uh-huh. That could have been a cutscene, but I'll take it.
I see it.
He's got whoa.
So this insight is what the eye of the hunt has to offer.
Good. I see it too. Asat Pramad, your fate is sealed.
What a brilliant reversal! Now, this is the resistance I have been looking for. Exhausting all possibilities. Plotting every scheme. Just hurling everything at me. In short, elation! How unfortunate that this coming perfect apocalypse will not be seen by you, General Yao Guang.
My eyes are on you. Hold on.
I see the rope that tethered your existence here has snapped. I do not believe we will meet again in this lifetime.
I have nothing left to give. Ishvara,
Is she
please,
gonna die?
take Asat Pramad to his fated defeat.
General!
I think that's the first time we've ever seen her temporal power happen in reality. Because she always seemed to have disappeared when no one was looking at her. This is the first time we've seen her disappear while people were actually looking on her.
Pity. You were so close. She put her life on the line for you to have this sliver of a chance. Just like Himiko. Don't let their sacrifices come to nothing. You know, protagonist, it's actually heartbreaking that those clones are gone. But she did deliver you here, to me.
So what stops him from just imagining more clones now that she's gone? I don't think the plan thought that far ahead. Uh-oh.
It's time.
Oh, the moon's gonna eat us.
Navigator, to point the way forward for you.
Oh, is the tree inside the moon the whole time? The Phantasmoon Courtyard was in the Phantasmoon. That kind of makes sense in hindsight.
The Phantasmoon Courtyard?
A terrifying enemy is near, but you stand alone, helpless. How often have you been in such a predicament, protagonist?
Enough times that I stopped counting. I'm used to it.
This is how trailblazing expeditions always end, no? Don't worry. As the former navigator myself, I may provide you with some instruction. Just as Akivili instructed me, and I instructed Falcon Amundsen. Perhaps instruction is too formal a word. Young people these days can't stand such formality. How about we make it a bit friendlier? You quiz me instead.
Oh, really?
Next, you can ask me questions. 8 of them.
Why 8? That's an oddly specific number.
About me. About Aha. About Akivili. About the future of the cosmos. About you, even. I'll answer anything you ask.
Well, there goes question 1. These both suck. Are you really that kind?
Because once 8 questions are done, you're dead. Did you forget? We are the only 2 supplicants with a chance of winning the Phantasmoon Games.
I don't know. I wouldn't count out Sparksy. I'd like to consider her to be the dark horse of the tournament. Why 8 questions?
Because the die happened to land on 8. Because there are 8 supplicants in the game.
You know what? Fair enough. That's a good enough answer for me.
Or perhaps because we first met in Amphorius. Another 8!
That's funny. The Amphorius being an 8 thing is funny. Yes, we ran into Asat Pramad in Amphorius. Each one of the Ravagers was watching in the lead up to Finon. You can find their proverbs. I'm not interested in playing a dumb trivia game. Well, I actually am.
Interested in stories and secrets? That's unfortunate. Of course, this universe also has a button reserved for you. But let me remind you, this is the last time we will speak so openly.
Think about Asat Pramad's offer.
Is this guy actually serious? Himiko hasn't escaped yet. And there's no news from the Express. I should try to delay him for as long as possible, if we want to have any chance of winning. Why would I believe a Lord Ravager?
Looks like you're not so opposed to my offer either. How about we add a wild card to this boring trivia game then? Give your answers to the die you're holding.
Die?
Roll the die. If your roll is a critical success, you get to uncover my deepest secret. I will answer every question, even if it works against me.
Okay. And if the roll succeeds but isn't a critical success?
I'll They'll share a candid truth, though it won't necessarily be the whole truth.
This is giving me flashbacks to Kafka's character story. The companion mission. And if the role is bad?
I still answer, but only in half-truths. It shouldn't pose any problem for our protagonist. You can effortlessly distinguish truth from deception.
A fun game. The lore people are probably just going to collect every single possible outcome from the files, though. How do I even know you'll play fairly?
Did General Yao Guang bind me just now? You should really trust her strength. Besides, it's been a long time since I've just offered myself up to the chessboard of fates. How exciting to have every outcome based on pure probability. And now, let's get started.
How many sides are on that die?
Right now, among infinite possibilities, countless versions of you are asking me endless questions.
Oh, I know. Other people are playing this story mode, too. There's like 30 million players or something.
Not strange at all. Faced with fate and the universe, people have endless questions. It's asking and answering that make us who we are. Don't hold back. Go ahead and ask your most pressing question right now.
Ooh. We get 8. Why do you call me Akavili? About the other me? Are you going into an okay? Hot take on Lord Ravager. You ever been in love? What is the 4th finality? How can I defeat you? Well, let's go with the big one.
Why were so many people calling me Akivili along the way?
Like a 12-sided die? I can't tell. Dice roll. Success. Not a critical success.
The path you walk is the same one they once walked.
Not the whole truth, but yeah, it's fine.
The Astral Express, the path of Trailblaze, your determination to connect the worlds. None of these are coincidences. You are a successor in a way, carrying an essence similar to theirs. And so people see a familiar starlight in you. This is the reason I think that Himiko thinks so highly of you.
That would have been a nice one to have a critical success on, I guess.
7 questions left.
Ooh, Stellaron inside. I don't give a shit about that. About the other me. Yeah, Amphorius, that was a big one.
I once met my other self in Amphorius. Who was that?
Oh, this is a most interesting discovery. Might you also possess the gift of grasping possibility? Unfortunately, even I do not know the answer to that question. It's beyond what I can see and understand at present.
Darn.
To make amends, this question won't count against you. 7 questions left.
That was that was big insight. Big insight there. Whoa. We didn't even get an answer, but that was huge. Still around inside. I don't care about that. You ever been in love? I kind of care about this. Hot take on Lord Ravager. Let's go with the 4th finality.
Someone said there are 4 paths that will bring the apocalypse to the universe. Destruction, harmony, and nihility. What is the last remaining path?
I don't think he actually knows, to be honest.
Your questions would leave even Noose completely stumped. But I will answer them. Even though I can only offer my humble opinion. Up to you if you believe me or not. Now, roll the die.
Spin to win. Critical success. Nice.
Hey! That's a critical success! Perhaps I have a surprise for you. It's an answer I realized over the course of a long journey. The fourth path that brings the apocalypse is the Trailblaze.
That is a very popular theory. Trailblaze. That's not possible. It makes sense.
You should be glad that their plan has failed. Nobody knows what happens to a universe that has its paths broken. An unknowable, incalculable universe of madness. A universe where every direction is forward and there is no end. Time flows, yet nothing ever happens. Space stretches on, yet there is nowhere to go. Even existence itself defies all logic.
Whether or not Asat Pramad is right, he absolutely 100% believes this.
Thinking about it, doesn't even the answer destruction sound kind? At least it has a clear end.
I'll take remembrance, thank you. Harmony don't sound too bad either, to be honest.
You may ask 6 more questions.
The reason for awakening the veracity. Stellaron Hunter's plan. Ooh, that's a biggie. Let's go with that one.
I've always been curious. Since the Stellaron Hunters also see possibilities, do you know what they're truly working toward?
I mean, from what they've told us so far, it would be nice to get a second opinion.
Of course you know the answer. Helio. An existence that can see the branching of possibilities. The Stellaron Hunters operate under his guidance. Their goal is clear. To collect or interfere with specific Stellarons to shape the future they desire. A future in which more lives are saved during great calamities, perhaps. Or a future where they can fulfill their personal wishes. They are the editors of fate, even if their motives remain a mystery. 5 left now.
That felt like a waste, to be honest. I feel like we already knew that. Why embrace destruction? I feel like I already know that. Stellaron inside me. Let's go with the veracity question. Reasons for awakening the veracity.
Tell me, why do you want to awaken the veracity husk?
I awaken the veracity to devour, of course. Even if it's just a fragment sealed in the core of Ahatopia, a husk. The veracity concealed in it will be enough to dim the stars. I don't care who wins this chess game. What I care about is the moment the winner excitedly reaches out a hand to take their trophy. And a star comes alive, opens its abyssal maw, and swallows the chess pieces, players, and the chessboard itself. All to remain in nihility for all eternity. What a sight! Even the rules themselves would be eaten. No matter who Aha pours their power into at the end of the games, no matter their disguise, it is all for nothing against the awakened veracity.
Their disguise. Oh, Aha really is gonna be Nihilix, isn't it?
They cannot escape this devouring. 4 questions left. Keep going.
I want to know your plan. We kind of already do know that at this point. I embrace destruction. You ever been in love? Let's go with a fun one.
Mr. Asat Pramad, have you ever been in love?
What did you just say?
I'm asking the questions here, Mr. Asat Pramad.
Sorry, but I'm really curious. Have you ever fallen in love?
You have this rare opportunity to speak to a former navigator, and you're interested in his personal life?
Who wouldn't? You gonna answer or not? What do I care? What do you care what I ask?
You really are something else. So intriguing. I almost want to throw in the towel and bow out.
So, I should roll?
Wait, not yet. Don't roll. If you roll a critical success, I honestly have no idea how I'm supposed to weave a sharp jab at cosmic destiny into something about personal emotions. So be it. This one's on me.
I got another freebie out of it.
Answer you plainly. I've loved. Of course, I've loved before. But in the end, every planet tied to my past lovers, I destroyed them all. Not because we broke up. I genuinely cared for them. I just like what I do now even more. Feels good to get that off my shoulders. They have no complaints either. Whew. All right. This won't happen again. Maybe you still have a lot of questions like this. Maybe you'll just ask them directly. But let me make it clear. I don't want to see such questions again. 4 questions left. Keep going.
I think you kind of pissed him off with that one a bit. Truth of the Phantom Moon games. Want to know your plan. Embrace the destruction. Still run inside me. How can I defeat you? Why do you want to kill Aha? Let's just go with the basics.
As the Lord Ravager aiming to destroy Elation, what are you planning to do to Aha?
Ha! What else would the Lord Ravager aiming to destroy Elation do? Destroy them, of course!
I meant, what exactly is your hatred for them about?
Well, I may have developed some excessive feelings towards Aha. After all, before boarding the Express, the fool's name I used at the tavern was En route.
Oh, we rolling. Critical success.
You're pretty lucky. You think I'm going to kill Aha? I've already tried. Everything I do is to save them. Once, Elation was a dutiful and committed god. They scattered the seeds of chance, carving sharp turns of fate across the universe. They even made a reward of their own face, bestowing it upon those who passed their trials, and delighted in goading other gods to join the hunt for the most terrifying, supreme beings. Unfortunately, nothing resists the incineration of time. No matter how long the comedy lasts, all will eventually return to silence.
That's very philosophical of you.
But before the deathly silence, the elation will become something even more terrifying. I saw how truly fatigued they are. The elation is being swallowed by their own endless mirth. they will slide towards an even more terrifying extreme.
Oh.
Not to stop elation, but to drag all things into an eternal, meaningless, and unreasonable farce of chaos. And that will cease to be comedy and become a universe-wide contamination.
The elation will fall.
Upon stepping onto a path and becoming an Eon, one is expected to glimpse their own end. Yet the results of paths colliding remain beyond their sight. How do they really feel about exercising the divine authority of elation? Do they suffer with it? Would they fear this ending? I don't know. For humans, the prize of these games lasts for only a fleeting minute. But for an Eon, it's a free and blissful reprieve from the shackles of their path. If the disciples of a god cannot bring them deliverance before they fall, do they still deserve to be called disciples? I boarded the Astral Express and traveled to different worlds, searching for their tracks and games. Before they fully succumb to corruption and drag all existence into that unspeakable madness, I will grant them the grandest final curtain. This is the highest form of reverence I can offer them.
Okay. That was a really in-depth answer.
You may still ask me 3 more questions.
I would love to see, like, on the back end what the dialogue tree looks for this and how it was coded. Hot take on the Lord Ravager. I want to know your plan. Truth of the Phantoms game. Is Akavili still alive?
You said you used to be the navigator. So, is the Eon of Trailblaze still alive?
That's a good one. I like that one.
Looks like I have to tell you the secret myself. And Akavili must reveal. Akavili is dead, but perhaps they are still alive in a way even they never expected.
So they may have died yet ascended?
The fall of an Eon is simply a change to the form in which they currently exist. No one knows if this is something they planned.
So in other words, he fell as the Aeon, or he died as the Aeon. But it means he could have taken a new form. Interesting.
According to Nameless who have met Akavili, they frequently mention the origin and end, the tree of existence.
The imaginary tree.
Lies beyond the paths.
The greater Hoyoverse.
After all, bound within finite space and time, there is only one place the Eon of the Trailblaze longs to reach. Beyond the universe. And so, I witnessed the fall of an Eon. That power that unveiled the stars and traversed space. In the end, it left nothing but an inconsequential point of light at the edge of existence.
Kind of like the story he was telling Himiko.
Only 2 questions left.
Oh, we don't actually have 8 choices anymore. This one's been staring at me the whole time, and I kind of still want to hear it.
Since you're open to answering anything, let's talk about the Lord Ravager's weaknesses.
The Lord Ravager's weaknesses?
How greedy.
Greedy child. You just asked 7 questions at once.
We didn't get a single failure. So whatever I get next is probably going to be a failure.
Who could pass up the chance to gossip about colleagues? Whose weakness do you want to know?
Probably Fantilia more than anybody.
But I only answer one question at a time.
Oh, we can go for a different one. So we have Fantilia, Zephyro, Luxbane, Selenova. What are the other options?
Different one?
We have Archforger, Iron Tomb. You! Give me a minute. Oh, darn. I wanted to ask about Zulo, because that would have been fun. Like, because there's Ravagers that are dead.
A different one?
Now let's talk about Zephyro. He's the most interesting one. Luxbane we don't know a lot about. We know, like, nothing about Luxbane. Man, the lore community is going to be tearing this entire thing apart. My mind is melting with how many answers we're probably going to be getting out of this guy. I can't wait to read the wiki in like a month's time to see how much it's been updated. You know what? Let's roll a die. Four. Selenova.
Selenova. She loads anything beautifully melodic. Without a haze of noise and distortion around her, she grows restless. So, satisfied? Final question.
All right, final question.
What do you want to ask?
Who would have guessed? Selenova doesn't like music.
There's something I've thought about from the start.
Oh, really? Himiko's still alive.
Tell me, is Himiko still alive? Do you really have no feelings for your daughter?
That's two questions. Fail. Oh, wow, I didn't get a single failure.
Hearing that question is a relief. Pay no mind to the role. I'll be honest with you. Of course Himiko is still alive. At least on the stage I've meticulously prepared for her. She will play an important role, and is now awaiting her curtain call. Life is like this. One chance journey after another. One whim after another. Playing someone's father, becoming someone's friend, and at times, someone's lover. Then, by a twist of fate, I let a girl with no future begin to dream of the stars and of lands yet to be reached.
I just hope that that story has a happy ending.
I have never understood why the seeds I planted by chance would always take root in unexpected ways. I never expected them to bear fruit, such as Graphia or Himiko. It feels like a curse. Like fate's cruelest mockery of me. Just like that night 15 years ago, I had the chance to crush the Express again, but I hesitated.
I'm going to stop the recording here real quick. I just don't want it to be too big of a file. Alright, new recording has started. You couldn't bear to do it?
No. No to both. I've never fully understood that lapse in judgment. I still ask myself why.
No matter the reason, you caused a huge mess for your colleagues.
He's kind of directly responsible for Iron Tomb's defeat, if you think about it.
A few weeks ago, Himiko returned to her hometown and brought you back with her. That was the moment I finally understood why I didn't shoot down the Express 15 years ago. It had nothing to do with acting as a father or trailblazing, but for a destruction that spanned 15 years, to set her on a journey to gain what was most precious, only to shatter it all in the cruelest way. What truly matters is this. I will have you bring an end to this world, here and now. It's the most vicious joke I can play on plain Arcadia, on myself, and on the fate of the universe. Take a guess. Will this joke amuse Aha?
You're incorrigible. Have me bring this world to an end.
You want to use my Stellaron?
The worlds the Astral Express deals with.
Uh-oh, he's spinning. He's rolling the die.
Without a Stellaron. Boom! 15 years ago, during the blood-stained games, all the supplicants died violent deaths.
Oh, that's cool. It's making a face.
The husk ran out of wish power and grew agitated, craving a blood sacrifice. 15 years later, a hero from the Express shone brightly throughout the games. Her Stellaron overflowing with wish power. The perfect sacrificial piece. All right. Now that I've answered the 8 questions, I now need to...
We got a text. Hang on.
Kids these days.
Don't kids these days me, man.
Show some respect and put your phone away when your elder is talking.
That's so funny.
Huh?
Oh, is your phone going off too? Are we about to get a cutscene? He's on his phone too. Planerville goes online. Praise me, cheer for me, because I nailed it. Wolf said, let there be signal, and Plan Arcadia's connection was restored. Alpha Wolf, I've missed you. I know it, there's no way I could get in a critical moment like this without you. Sir Wolf had a down-hung set. Okay. The Express has rescued Miss Himiko and is now on its way to your location. Can't hang in there. We're on our way to you now. Sir Wolf added Ryosuke to the group chat. So, ooh, there's a video.
Himiko is right there!
Oh!
There you are. I see all of you.
Oh, that's so cool. We can play it back.
Himiko is right there!
There you are. I see all of you.
Let's get a screen cap of that. That's funny. How did you get that footage? At Ryosuke, you scoundrel. See that? Little plan of yours just went belly up. Oh, one more thing. I went ahead and deleted your retirement insurance account in Arcadia. That's funny. Friends, I'll take the lead. Can't wait to team up with you guys and beat the living daylights out of that old dick dice head. I thought I said dickhead for a second there. All colors into one. Ask Asat Pramad, and 9th question is the name of the quest. Oh, less talk, more action. That's funny. Alrighty, here we go. All things in myriad forms pass through formation, existence, and decay until they return to annihilation. Elation and time are mortal enemies. Beneath the endless erosion of the ages, all things shall fade into silence. Carvaca, eternal superstar. I guess this team is fine. I thought it would make us use like a Himiko Nova.
What kind of nonsense is that? Boring. But canceling an elderly person's pension account like that, doesn't her conscience hurt at all?
No, it doesn't. Man, I'm getting a lot of good screen caps.
You treat other people's lives and suffering like numbers on a die, toying with them at will. So, why do you fall apart when it's your turn?
Is it our ninth question? By the way, I have a ninth question.
Your curiosity is commendable, but you've already used up all your questions. So I won't be answering anything you ask.
Doesn't matter. We've stalled long enough as it is. You don't need to answer the following question. I just want to know. If I swing at that thing you have for a head, would it break?
Well, he's not going to answer that question. Oh, she punched it. Uh-oh, it cracked. It's gonna snap. Oh, this music is going crazy.
Ruin be upon the world, the myriad colors returning to the void. Your failure is written in stone.
There's his true form, which I think we saw a silhouette of in his improv tour trailer. All right.
For this performance, you will once again be playing the protagonist. Will the hero shoulder all the wishes, ignite the stellar, and fill the demon lord in a single blow?
That's a very interesting voice modulation.
Cloudless embers that bring finality upon this world. A hero who tried to save Plain Arcade, accidentally smashing it to pieces. Now that is what I call a smash hit space comedy. So sit back and enjoy the show.
Comediologists have appeared. Hang on tight, the express is on its way. Oh, that's about a cycle away.
Hang in there. We're on our way.
Control res. Meme Carnival, detonate all memed. Deals that damage to targets, deals damage to target. Enters the charging state, applies a total of 4 stack of memed to target characters. Memed. When a character uses memed, Asat Pramad deals damage to all allied targets. Oh, that's kind of sucky. Has a high chance to inflict strong reverberation on allied targets and remove 1 stack of memed. Okay. If the allied target does not have a shield or barrier, additionally applies 1 stack of Prana Siphon. Prana Siphon's the one where we lose max HP, right? 3-faced incarnation. In this battle, Lord Arcadia Asat Pramad has 3 faces: formation, existence, and decay. Each face has its own unique ability. Warm up act. Adds take the stage to their action order. Okay. Phase 2. Oh, they put all 3 phases here now. I guess I will read this on my own time, or as it tells me. A fool known as En route, who wields magic to create elation. He wields magic? What? He conjured gold for the poor to bring them prosperity, and weapons for the oppressed to topple tyranny, all for the sake of making his audience laugh. Yet desire knows no bounds, and the cost of this laughter grew ever steeper, until he could no longer satisfy the growing thirst, and so the masses condemned him as a fraud and put out a bounty on his head. Yet the very bounty and the weapons used to hunt him down were gifts from this charlatan. In the end, the fool declared that the elation was dead and boarded the Astral Express in search of a way to save it.
Power of Elation! Hilarious! You're good. All martial arts are my command. You're done!
Still holding back. Come on. Make use of the insolent Sauron and do something!
Mock to gaze. Existential farce. Alright, last turn.
What's the rush? The show's just getting started.
I was thinking your show's about to end.
Here comes the train. That looks like it hurt.
Finally, we made it.
Papa promised each and every one of us nameless.
After all, the Fluffy's protagonist hasn't gotten on board yet.
But now do I get to use my actual team?
Let's show this guy what real nameless are made of.
Here we go. Companions have entered the ring, and the supporting cast has taken the stage. The dawn turns her blade on the throne.
People always say that the will of heaven can't be...
Alright.
To observe the heavens with my divination. May you have the best of luck. To an explosive star.
Wow, we're not doing a lot of damage. Deathbed chorus.
I've kept you waiting. Come and party with Sparky till the end of the world.
Alright.
No more messing around. This next round, real gaming.
I'm watching his health bar not move all that much, which is kind of concerning. Because the number up here is not a small number. He's got 3 health bars too. This track that's playing is similar to the track that played at the end of 4.3 for his boss theme.
Here's a bad omen slip. No need to thank me.
Watch and learn. This is Honkai.
1.2 million. And we're only at half health of his boss bar.
What about him?
I don't think we're getting to 20. Oh, you're talking. Showtime. Oh, it was a magic wand he had. Asat Pramad will detonate all memed in the next action. Choose the right moment to trigger early detonation and erase the pressure of survival of the final phase. What's he doing?
What I mean is, you've earned the right to face Phase 2! Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you my second mask?
You have 2 masks?
They say luck is a form of strength. Come on, let's see your strength.
Unselected dice will take effect on Asat Pramad. Cause all allies to immediately take action. Dispels 1 debuff on allied targets. Let's do this.
Don't miss your chance.
That's kind of a cool boss mechanic, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of reminds me of the Davros Planeswalker in Alchemy.
Divination tells me that this...
All right.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Game time. Let's shut.
That was a bad one.
May you have the best of luck. To an explosive star!
Wipe the floor with them.
Keep struggling. Why not reroll?
Aha immediately gains 1 extra turn, or the fixed amount of 10 punchline takes into account. This turn does not consume punchline. Apply barrier to all allied targets. Causes Woho to taunt all... What? Causes the game is on to immediately take action. Causes the Lord of Asat Pramad existence taunt all enemy targets.
Reward time.
This is true.
The end of destruction.
That was funny.
Let me teach you some moves. Get all that? No more messing around. This next round, real gaming. Bonus round incoming.
Jeez, we're only on phase 2 still. I'm just gonna detonate these. They're kind of in the way, and I don't really care.
Thank you for your help.
2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Can we eliminate all those ads with this? Probably.
Feast your eyes, time for a real show.
That does so much damage.
People always say that the will of heaven, but I wish to observe the heavens with my divination.
All right, let's see what his final phase looks like.
May you have the best of luck. To an explosive star.
All right, enough joking around. Time to get serious.
Just realized that his legs are also arms.
Now, feast your eyes on what I attained in my first battle to the death with the Great Destroyer. My third mask. You shall witness the reality of all things turn into silence.
That's not. That's scary.
The myriad colors returning to the void. I shall extinguish this world's laughter and offer up my mourning.
Oh, we're going back to gameplay right after that, okay?
Stay sharp. I'll provide cover.
Dear viewers, I've come and touched with Sparky till the end of the world. Don't come any closer.
Move aside, amateurs.
Let's just keep our energy high.
Or devil. I'll crush them all.
Bonus round incoming.
Man, that HP bar is not moving up there. Jeez, you haven't even done 1% after all that?
Cloud scatter.
Perish.
Triple contempt. Oh, that's so cool.
You can't protect. You can't protect anyone. I will erase them one by one, right before your very eyes.
Whoa, he gets his own elation skill?
Return the void.
That was scary.
Darn it. Come on, protagonist. Open yourself up and embrace all wishes. Find a way to beat me, kill me, kick my die around like a ball. So, what's it going to be? Lose everything or destroy everything?
Pom-Pom, start up the express. Provide covering fire.
The Express has guns.
Once again, the Express is falling. How boring.
That's scary.
Now, you and I both see the imminent apocalypse. You've failed. The game ends here.
It's not over till I say it's over. That's not good.
I'm curious. Will you still be able to settle once more?
There was a lot of images there in a few frames.
I'm here.
Can't Welt just like tap us with the cane again? Like he did at the start of it, or the space station? This is actually literally what Aventurine tried to do in the Dreamscape back in Penacony, if you think about it. And why I always used to bring it up all the time. It's like, don't you feel a little uncomfortable with the fact that we're walking around with a planet with like basically a bomb in our chest capable of wiping out all civilization?
Trust that I will always be by your side. Keep walking.
Where are we? The text is on auto, I guess.
A beach.
That's a radio.
What is this place? Himiko went that way earlier?
So, how do you know?
I need to catch up.
Himiko! Everyone? Where are you?
We are now entering the 5th hour of the live stream.
For departure, its lights illuminating the dark. Beneath your feet are countless paths, and they're surrounded by nameless stars. You saw a path no one had ever trod before.
There's radios everywhere.
You set off on it. This is the sight I see every day. And it has never lost its clarity. I would like to see it too.
Okay, I don't see radios anymore. There's some music playing. Is this the wreck of the Express?
Let's just call it a long overdue compensation. It's time we set off once more. Akivili.
Ah, so those are Mitoko's lines.
Oh. There you are. Himiko! You're okay? Thank goodness.
I wouldn't be so sure. We might be dead right now. What is this place? What happened to the battlefield?
What just happened? All I remember is you protecting me amidst the chaos. But when I opened my eyes again, I was already in this place. Are you scared? Worried you've lost? No, I wouldn't have such thoughts.
I would.
That's right. It's not over yet.
What is this place?
The Express. What is this place?
The Tower of Infinity?
It's a scene from my memories. 15 years ago, I encountered the Astral Express for the first time on this beach.
Come on, let's find the others.
March. Donong. Where is everyone?
Good question.
We have to get back to the fight somehow. We can't keep everyone waiting. Let's go, Himiko. Whatever it takes, we're getting out of here together. Himiko, I'm sorry.
What are you apologizing for?
I can't go with you.
Says who?
I understand. You have many questions. About the battle. About me. And about the Express's crash site. I didn't expect it to appear in this manner either. Haven't you figured it out yet? This frozen moment in time is your very own creation.
Oh, so are we in the Stellaron?
In the moment I embraced you, I guess the Stellaron heard my final wish.
Oh, you didn't.
Final wish? I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her. To let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life and found companions I could trust with all my heart.
All right, it's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us some,
Don't write this stupid line.
Shush. Make us some coffee. Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
It's a shame. I'll have to take a rain check on that coffee. But at least I still have the chance to honor a promise from long ago. I know.
Say her name.
Her you're talking about is Motoko, right?
Why do we know this name? When did we learn it?
I'm so glad to hear you say her name. It means she'll always be remembered by someone. Even if the universe forgets. As long as someone still remembers her name, our trailblazing will never end. But as the navigator, it's not just her promise I have to keep. I have to honor my promise to all of you. And to you, kid.
Kid!
This time, you must set out on your own.
Says who? Why?
You have to go alone, Tommy. What did you say when you created me? I quote, "If I die, I want to die where the stars are within reach." But now, you have everything you need to set off. Even time. The one thing you were missing is now in your hands. But
I probably am gonna cry, aren't I?
curse can't be healed. How did you do it? Sorry. I made a decision on my own while you were asleep. Appeared? No. They didn't answer us. This Phantasmoon Games has no winner.
Which basically confirms what a lot of us suspected.
But I saw a shadow peek out from behind the moon. It said, "Apologies. I am not the elation, so I cannot reward you in their stead. But a Phantasmoon Games with only bloodshed and no miracles wouldn't be very satisfying.
Wait. This moment. Remember back when I said it was really weird back in 4.1 that Evanescia knew Himiko and they acted like they had interacted before in the past? Is this the reveal? Is this the payoff for that moment back in 4.1?
So I can offer up the strength I've accumulated to grant you a wish. Unfortunately, it's a limited wish, so it can't make all your dreams come true. But it should be enough to offer some small assistance. What exactly was the wish? I made a wish to the Phantom Moon in exchange for something. An exchange? An exchange of Himiko's and Motoko's destinies. Not for a minute, but for a lifetime.
They exchanged destinies. So the Imagine dies of the Withering Curse, and Himiko gets a future.
The brand of destruction can never be erased, but it can be passed on to someone willing to bear it.
Or you could do what Dahlia did and become a memo keeper and discard your physical form.
To think, the answer was so simple. So that's why Murata left nothing behind. He was a kind person, just like you. No. This can't be true. This is so unfair. I don't want my wishes to be granted at the cost of someone else's life.
I think there was a readable that one of the Muratas actually did live a while, like by sucking lifespan from other people. We still don't know how Graphia is still around. Supposedly she has the Weathering Curse too.
Who was supposed to embark on a new journey, to fly to the stars and see all those worlds for me. We made a promise. That's right. If you were awake, your wish would have been clear. For Motoko to have a fulfilling life.
I wonder if I think I should put this on YouTube in at least 2 parts.
But if I left you behind to travel the stars alone, I wouldn't be the ideal navigator we talked about. You nurtured me with stories of the Astral Express. You sketched me into existence, and you brought me to life. The you that you never imagined would grow up became a truly remarkable adult in the end. I'm the grown-up you. A navigator who, despite never having taken a single step, has already experienced so much. And a Himiko like that would surely pass on the hope of continuing the journey to the next generation. Wouldn't she? So, don't be sad. My trailblazing ends here, but it also begins here.
Which kind of ties into the animated short. What was it? Your end, my beginning. Don't joke about such things. Why are we voicing Himiko's voice now?
I just wanted you to see the
Right, because the jacket has the ticket on it. Oh!
To see the starry sky I told you about. I'm here now. I can see it. Do you hear that, Himiko? When the urge to go and see for yourself, no matter what, swells up inside you.
I don't think I'm going to save some of these CGs. I think I have more than enough.
Already ignited ignited the Express's engine. Go, Himiko. Start up the Express. Walk a path without the Eon's protection, and become your own god. Then, grant me this wish. When you've become like me, return here with all your stories. Motoko, when the Vantis moon is full again, I will be there as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you. So, deal? If you can't find me to share your stories, then tell them to the moon, like a morning actor. Now let's get on the Express together. As we travel through the atmosphere and fly toward the stars, I will become a star and watch over you forever.
So, are you going to say goodbye to us too? Just like Motoko?
If I could, I'd wish for this moment to come a little later too. But that's how it is for the Nameless. The journey always begins and ends when you least expect it. Don't worry too much. I just have to depart for the next stop.
Spreadskew can't continue trailers. Yeah, we can't. We don't have a navigator. Really going to accept such an end?
Are you really going to accept this ending?
I'm not.
I used to be afraid of goodbyes like this too. Whenever that happens, I just look up at the sky. Up there are the same stars we gazed at together for countless nights. I know you'll see all those sights in my stead, and experience all those stories as wonderful and strange as imagining. You understand all of this, don't you? So, be brave, and stop this talk about sacrifices.
By the way, what is Pearl, Graphia, and Silverwolf up to at this point? I figured that they were going to do the whole fold into the world and canvas ritual again by now. Which I now realize in hindsight shouldn't be possible, because Graphia supposedly required winning the games in order to do that feat the first time?
Tell March for me if there's anything she likes in my wardrobe. She can have it.
I haven't even been in your room yet.
She has enough clothes as it is.
True.
Tell Don Hung that he'll have more on his plate, so he shouldn't try to carry everything all by himself.
I'll help him.
Tell Welt I really wanted to go with him to his homeland. I never thought I'd be the one to step off the Express first. I'm sorry.
Come on, don't do this to Welt. He's literally in this universe to prevent you from dying.
I'll tell him. And tell Pom Pom, if no one's going to use the coffee machine or the beans, just toss them. Make space for future passengers.
That doesn't take up that much space. We'll keep it regardless of whether or not you live or die.
Well. And one more thing about Sunday. Tell him not to be so uptight all the time.
We're even sparing thoughts for Sunday, huh?
Plenty of people come and go on the Express. He should feel free to do as he pleases, not feel so burdened. And finally, you're the one I'm most worried about. Have you been satisfied with your journey so far?
Honestly, yeah. Don't go.
You don't have to say it. Keep the answer in your heart. You still have a long journey of trailblazing ahead of you. So walk on. Walk this path without the Eon's protection, and become your own god. And then, you can grant my wish. Come back here, and tell me all about your amazing stories. If you can't find me, just look up at the stars. And as always, I'll be there to light up the entire night sky for you.
What just happened? Is any of this real?
Another turning point in destiny. We meet again.
Hello? Excuse me?
For the Express to begin its journey once more, Himiko reached the end of hers.
Get lost.
Yeah, you got a fair point. This is not the time.
This isn't the end.
8 days ago, you arrived with the Astral Express at Plain Arcadia.
Has it only been 8 days? I could have sworn it's been weeks. Asat Pramad said it was weeks.
8 hours ago, Asat Pramad appeared. 8 minutes ago, you declared war on him.
Oh, that was way more than 8 minutes ago. I have a timer.
And 8 seconds ago, you lost. In 8 seconds, Himiko will sacrifice her life. In 8 minutes, you will return to the battlefield. In 8 hours, a god's great hammer will fall.
Oh, cool. Another Amber Arrow is about to end.
In 8 days, a paradise will collapse under its own weight.
Uh-oh.
A beast will begin its sacred feast. A divine infant will fall to the mortal world. With its first cry, it will usher in an era of madness.
Can you keep the spoilers from Astropolis to a minimum right now, please?
the god will retreat into hiding forever. Their laughter heard no more.
Is this the future I must experience? Is this the future you experienced?
This is the path I have walked.
Can from the future, says question mark.
Countless possibilities. But that doesn't matter. What's important is that it was born from the wish Himiko made to the Stellaron, and it only leads to one end. Failure.
Then don't grant her wish.
Are you willing to accept such a future?
Hell no. I won't accept it.
What a shame. You still fail to understand what I'm saying.
I do. I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
I'm asking you, who is still on the path of the Trailblaze, are you willing to accept such a future?
You don't have to keep saying it. Me?
I'll never accept it.
How is that different than the answer we just gave?
You know what to do. So many others have made the same decision. Make a wish to the Stellaron. Let your wish replace hers.
We can do that?
Somewhere.
Actually, now that I think about it, why
this
couldn't we just give a wish on our Stellaron?
You've already found it.
Each and every one of us nameless is making it to the next stop. And all the promises, oaths, dreams, and pacts.
We're representing remembrance with pacts now, aren't we?
I'm not leaving a single one behind.
No one left behind.
As it should be.
All is as it should be.
I made the same choice once and lost everything because of it. But you have to get used to loss before you can move on. Set forth once more, Akivili. Our paths will cross eventually.
What are the odds that he's actually just Terminus?
And when that day comes, I will personally bring your journey to its end.
Please don't. In fact, if I never see you again, that might actually be a good thing. Return to the battlefield and face Lord Samvartastyai. I forget how to pronounce that. Depart anew.
Countless shooting stars streak across this night sky. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds.
Isn't this the Black Swan speech from the Fables Across the Stars? Eternal Superstar. Alright, this is what I thought they would do. Oh, they give us a full team here. Go all in on just advanced actioning Himiko. Time to bring out the wartime epaulets. When we were allowed to ask Asat Pramad about the other us, I had a feeling we would show up.
Loss in order to continue onward. I refuse to believe that. Not now. Not ever.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
My unfulfilled promises. I will fulfill them all
Bellafog.
tomorrow.
Lafu.
I
Misha.
will prove that we can move
Ma'am.
onward without making these so-called sacrifices.
Oh, that's a cool image.
So, the Astral
I'm
Express
loving
only
these.
has one navigator.
Oh, I'm gonna watch
No
this
matter
cutscene
the
back to back.
reason. I won't let anything take you away from me.
Don't forget about us.
Don't worry.
March, why are you in your Evernight outfit? When did that happen?
Thank you for fulfilling the promise. Venturing to uncharted worlds isn't all that motivates us to move forward. We also have promises of the past. The Astral Express is setting forth anew. This journey shall lead us starward.
Raise the banner.
Toward more distant horizons. You're playing music with the star on? Hey, that's
And Pagana's legacy. What's going on here? Whatever. I'll just make it the Astral Express's legacy.
Is this how it feels to be in sync?
Reach the end of the story in our own way.
Come on, choose you.
Ma'am.
mountains roar. Dragon, rise!
Out of SP.
Redemption. Why not smile? I'll break.
Set up now, though.
Rise toward new dawn.
The music.
Just like 15 years ago. You're not a god who determines fate. You're just a deserter. Denying the very path you walked.
What is this song that's playing?
See how the trailblazers who came after you will walk the path you were too afraid to finish.
Activate the Star Blazer and crush Asat Pramad.
No need to pray for a glance.
Hey, his barrier's gone. That was the weird pause.
Is this how it feels to be in sync?
Ult time.
Together, we are the Trailblazers.
I have no clue how this works. But it's really cool looking.
Light up the cosmic night.
Reach the end of the story in our own way.
Bid you farewell. This mortal form. I will walk
Does she actually even use energy?
over you and guide you on your path.
I guess she does.
Rise toward new dawn.
Remember that. Trust me. Together, we can do anything! Toward more distant horizons!
Dragons.
We're just spamming abilities at this point.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
The road ahead starts with a single step. Redemption.
Rise toward new dawn! The fight is on. Together, we are the Trailblazers! You don't understand a single thing. Of course there's hope. We're living proof of it. If there's nothing ahead of us, then we'll trailblaze a path forward with our own hands. Become the
As it looks like QQQE seems to be the pattern.
Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Trailblaze is nothing but a fleeting lie to comfort the weak. In the face of inevitable destruction, hope is a myth.
I refuse to believe that.
Why not reroll? Reward time. Why not smile? I'll break.
Trust me.
We're gonna cut this one close.
Together, we can do anything!
rise toward new dawn!
Don't worry.
Dragons. Obey calamity.
Need more shields.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Myriad colors. Return the void.
This mortal form.
That is such a cool ult.
I will walk with you.
I like how they made his ultimate look like it's an immolation skill.
Toward more distant horizons! Together, we are the Trailblazers!
Alright. 1, 2, 3, E. 1, 2, 3, E. Alright. That makes so much more sense.
Become the stars and light up the cosmic night.
Never stop!
Even the stars are not the end. They're a new beginning.
Attention all passengers. The Astral Express is about to depart. To all who walk with the Trailblazers, join me in reciting the Creed of the Nameless.
Oh, are we actually going to say the creed again?
Don't stay within the lines.
Even in the face of tempestuous
Oh, they're doing it.
we always arrive.
Even without the upper hand, fight for what's right.
Even if the world forgets you, leave hindsight aside.
Wait, do you even know this?
No matter how bleak the cosmos may get, light up the night.
Even Sunday gets in on this.
Finally! When the wheels turn again! against you. Go ahead.
Let it pulverize.
Pulverize!
Is that it? Is he done? That's right, where Full Wish ended up, technically, when you think about it. How many boss fights are we going to have on top of this damn tower? I think we should shut down Full Wish TV. This place is cursed.
It's all over. The lost navigator has reached his final destination. And with that, the Astral Express has taken down another Lord Ravager.
We're 3 for 3 on that so far. Welcome back, Himiko.
Yes. I'm back.
Oh shoot, I forgot to ask him if Evanescia and Yao Guang are okay.
Himiko! That outfit looks so cool. You really look the part of a navigator now.
Honestly, she looks like some kind of general.
Just like I said, the giant robot was right.
Damn, he did say that.
But are you okay? Just now.
Ooh, do we share with the class?
That was the Stellaron inside you, wasn't it?
I don't know what happened. But I'm sure she took a lot of the heat for me in that battle.
Typo.
And thank you, everyone.
We're all making it to the next destination.
Sunday, I'd like to have a proper chat with you. As the
What's happening? Oh, I mean, he's not dead yet.
Children. I'm not dead yet.
You get a 4th phase?
Do you hear the laughter of the people? They are leaving the ruins and setting off once more.
Alright, we still need to wait for Graphia, Pearl, and Silverwolf's weird Imagenesis ritual thingy. World and Canvas ritual.
The wish power cast upon you has dissipated. Your blood-stained games are over.
Wait, does this mean that we win? Are the Phantasm games over?
After all this, I'm sure you wouldn't want to call me father anymore. But being your father has been a true pleasure.
You know what's funny? When you really stop to think about it, this was our Darth Vader moment. This was Honkai Star Rail's Darth Vader moment. We knew that we were going to have to do a big villain reveal where the big villain was someone's dad at some point, right? We won. You lost.
We did it. We won.
Oh, really? Is that what you think, protagonist? Then you'll just have to wait and see.
You know, technically Asat Pramad did win, because his ultimate goal here was to have us use the wish upon the Stellaron. He just didn't get the outcome of that he thought would happen.
The tremors of the Stellaron will shift the cosmos's fate onto a different trajectory.
Even if the Stellaron distorts my wish, I will rewrite it.
Then I shall await.
Oh, look, there's this die.
With anticipation. What a magnificent strike. Pagana's legacy. When it first embarked on its journey, the stars were still brand new. Like a die thrown high in the air, yet to land.
Wait, something's not right.
The husk might be getting angry.
The cracks in the earth are spreading. How is this possible?
What? The husk of the veracity is stirring?
The games are over.
You have defeated me and won your reward. The chance to save this world. That is, if you can make it out of there more with everyone still breathing. Good luck. Now, run.
That's not a good sign. That's where we end? Man, cliffhangers have been pretty bad lately. Arcadia alert is standing by. I mean, it's like 8 p.m. right now. Sure. We'll end it as we always do with an Arcadia alert. Silence. I guess this means the Fate collab will be taking place at some point in the past. Breaking news. Publish. Arcadia Alert, Volume 5. Breaking news. Lord Ravager Asat Pramad crashes the Phantasm Moon Games. Astral Express Raccoon swoops in to save the day. Quote, Furbobo Weekly digs deep. Full story of the Astral Express clashing with the Lord Ravager. Let's spill the tea. Maybe you've lost. Maybe you're lost on unfamiliar streets with no idea where to turn. Maybe you're holed up in a shelter, sick with worry over your ruined home. Or maybe you're shivering in a corner, staring helplessly at the spinning, loading wheel. Fear not, the Express edition of the Furbobo Weekly is here. The Fluffy has completely crushed the Lord Ravager Asat Pramad's evil schemes, but Plan Arcadia isn't still fully out of the woods. Huge shout out to @Leveling Solo for the tech support base stations are now coming back online, and the network is fully restored. The second we got a signal, the Furbobo Press Corps out on the front lines started sorting through your messages and anxiety over the disaster, your suspicions of the wild rumors, and your concern for the Fluffy. Rest easy, readers. We've read every single word. We've been pounding our keyboards to reach the Fluffy's crew right on the battlefield. All to bring you this emergency Arcadia Alert edition. We're answering your burning questions in one go. So per usual, for Bobo Weekly's rapid fire Q&A time. Let's go, go, go! This is Pear Prince at Furley, Full Blitzer. Exclusive premiere, the Frontline Intel livestream. Question 1. Massive props to everyone in the Fluffy for taking down the Lord Ravager. But hype aside, I'm dying to know, how exactly did you guys beat Asat Pramad? Blooming Arcadia. March Bunny, by using the power of the Astral Express brand new combat gear, the Dream Mech Starblazer, summoned by all of the Fluffy's crewmates under Himiko's lead, duh. Himikat, that's right. By using the power of friendship. Yeah, by using power. Our raccoon here has got the strength. Yeah, says Woof Woof Dan. Question 2. I slept in and woke up to find Planet Arcadia turned into the demon capital. I missed the stream. Can someone please explain what happened? Dreamless coffee. Chug chug. Ooh, Pearl. Put simply, it operates on the same logic as Imagenesis. Asat Pramad gathered the wish power of the terrified and used it to paint the possibilities that have yet to occur directly onto the canvas of reality. Photographia. At Photographia. Exactly, which means that theoretically, once the Fluffy dispelled everyone's fear and Asat Pramad, the unnatural illusions suffocating Planet Arcadia collapsed on their own. Baseball Raccoon. Whoa. Lady Graphia answering in person? That's as official as it gets. March Bunny. Whoa, Lady Graphia is actually super good at texting at Mr. Yang. Here to suffrage. Why am I suddenly catching strays? Poor Mr. Yang. Question 3. Best surprise ever. I bumped into Sparksicle handing out limited edition merch while I was fleeing through the streets at Dimension City. Was this a secret pop-up event? At Love Sparksicle. Sparksicle lololo. Sure was. All my little Sparks heads are welcome to come grab a selfie with me. First come, first serve. Those are not merch. Those are masks made from Sparksy virus. At coldfeet.oem. What the heck? You couldn't have warned me sooner. Oh, God. Aberrations will be arrested. Stay away from virtual traps and learn to spot Imagenesis scams. We urge all citizens to remain vigilant and avoid falling for fraud. Watching you beat the trickster demonic moon and calm down the thunder coil, I'm seriously saw the potential of a navigator of the Baseball Raccoon. Does Baseball Raccoon plan to officially become navigator someday? Azure Flame Darkwing Ash. Is that Cinderborn's handle, I'm guessing? Himiko is the navigator. I trust most. I haven't thought that far ahead. Right now, I'm just focusing on figuring out how to be an awesome nameless. You're even starting to sound more mature. I have no doubt that in due time, Ken will be fully capable of taking on the mantle of navigator. Stop testing me, Himiko. No, I genuinely meant it. Window to the mind and soul. Chill chats to calm the nerves. Sleeping in a cardboard boxes at the Dovebrook shelter is absolutely destroying my back. Does anyone have a recommendation for a shelter that's actually comfortable? What? Sundove. Perdido Station Shelter has top-notch security and plenty of supplies. Residents in the area welcome to take refuge here if needed. Gamble Freak. The Astral Express is parked at Perdido Station. If everything goes to hell, the Express will be the first thing to get hit, which means I can just kick back and relax while they handle it. Terror and fog. So they're just a lightning rod to you, huh? Pearl Appraiser. Please prioritize your own safety and simply go to the nearest shelter. Tap the link, Planet Arcadia Emergency Shelter One-Stop Guide, check the specific locations. Not trying to be weird or anything, but I just realized I don't have to go to work tomorrow. A big thank you to Asat Pramad, Perdido Street Sweeper. March Bunny. I had to work overtime. You are not allowed to say thank you. Rest assured, Perlux Corp's obligation to pay Social Security remains fully intact during the work stoppage. There will be no interruptions. Strictest Monkey, at Detective Passing By. At Detective Passing By. My connection is bad. Logging off. Question 3. I ordered a batch of Sparrow Feather Dusters a while back, but now I can't get in touch with Madame Meow. What should I do? To mention real estate. Sundove. While trying to destroy a Sapramad's clone, Madame Yao was sucked into a space-time turbulence. We do not know her status. Great fortune to the table. Auto-reply. Hello, I am currently away for divination requests and official reports. Please contact at Ruthless Divination Machine. I think that's Fushuan's handle. For shipping inquiries requiring the Yuchue specialty, Sparrow Feather Dusters, please contact at Tile Gamer Forever. She's fucking, her auto response is to dump her work on Qing Shui and Fushuan. She set up an auto reply? Great fortune at the table auto reply. Hee hee, I divined this exact outcome in advance, so I set up this auto reply just for this occasion. You can even divine this. Yao Guang, never change. I heard Asat Pramad used to be the navigator of the Fluffy. As a hardcore Fluffy stan, I sure have to know what kind of little animal he would be. Pan shipper. Baseball Raccoon, why don't we just ask the original creator, HD Barcolt. HD Barcolt, stop rushing me with those hands. Let's go with a giant spider. It does have a lot of arms. At mysterious person whose name starts with Ryu and ends with Suke. He's not dead. He's still responding to texts. I refuse. Baseball Raccoon, I thought you went to bed. No more gossip in Demon Capital. Don't listen to those liars. Question 1. Rumor has it the battle atop the TV tower is incredibly fierce. So much so that Asat Pramad's dice was torn right off. Was this true? Good roll. The Astral Express crew has always championed winning people over with reason. Yet, when left with no alternative, we would win them over with force. We never saw that dice coming. The falling of it was not in the plan. It can actually be used as a die. I'll recommend it to those who have trouble making decisions. Plain Arcadia is having incidents every other day, so I'm totally moving out of here. I heard the Imaginate can also live in Astropolis. Is this true? Championship Light Paw exam prep version. Indeed, through the research on Plain Arcadia, the technology department of the IPC successfully replicated the wish power generation and circulation system in Astropolis, and it has already been put into a large-scale use following safety trials. Aberrations will be arrested. But please note, space travel for Imaginate still carries risks, so before traveling to or settling down in Astropolis, please be sure to visit the Department of Aberration Defense for basic wish power medical checkup. Furblitzer, I see. In that case, boss, I think our office has been a little bit crowded. Question 3. Someone witnessed this mysterious Mechatron appearing once again in the skies above Plain Arcadia. Is this the latest mysterious giant figure from the Perlex shop? Dreams of fellow model enthusiasts. First of all, my friend, I must correct you. While the two appear similar, they are actually very different. Mechatron is produced by Wish Power, whereas Starblazer is a legacy of the Path of Trailblaze. 15 years ago, through a twist of fate, the Starblazer catalyzed the birth of the Mechatron. But I believe that they share the same origin. No matter when or where, all people will harbor the wish to go places that flesh and blood cannot reach. Tight. Madame Pearl is already on top of the licensing talks, so expect that 144th ally action figure Starblazer to hit the shelves real soon. Oh god. Epilogue now introduces the new community aid space. Furblitzer. That is all for this breaking special issue. Whether that foxy Asat Pramad has a backup plan remains to a complete unknown, so please do not lower your guard just yet, dear readers. The Furbobo Press Corps will continue to stay by your side and bring you the fastest updates. See you next time. Baseball Raccoon and March Bunny and Himicat and Wolf. See you all next time. Furblitzer. Hey, one more thing. To support our community through the crisis, Furbobo Weekly is introducing a dedicated community aid space in our comment section. Though the disaster of this heartless, there is still love in the Arcadia, so everyone is welcome to ask questions and help each other in the comment section. Ooh, Phantasmoon Games Supplicant Wish Power Rankings. Attention, please. Per the notice of the Department of Aberration Defense, this is the ranking is no longer valid due to disruptions caused by the supplicant Asat Pramad, so readers should look at the actual situation instead. First place, Raccoon Mask. Second place, the Myriad Mask. Asat Pramad. Third place, the Multfair Mask. Blade. Fourth place, Cat Mask. Silver Wolf. Fifth place, Crow Mask. Sunday. Sixth place, Rabbit Mask. Sparksy, she's moved up a place. Seventh place, Wolf Mask. La Mancha. Eighth place, Finn Mask. Supplicant, yet to be publicly called. And question mark place, Fosk Mask. Eliminated. Lol, problem solved. Let's make this blessing thread repeat after me. Aha, Aeon of Elation, grant me your blessing. Graphia, mother of Imogenesis, watch over me. I will survive this against all odds. Good fortune will come knocking at my door. Everything that happens will work in my favor. Photographia. Good fortune, let's go. Also, Photographia uses the glass. No copy pasta. Same here. No copy pasta +1. Same here. HD bar Colt. Count me in plus 33,550. 336. Fuck you, Nihilix! Mysterious person whose name starts with Ryu and ends with Suke, 1995. Help needed. I accidentally got my pension insurance account canceled. Is there any way to recover it? Oh, God. At Leveling Solo. Looks more intentional than accidental. Hot Weather Melon. Pension insurance for a Lord Ravager. Figures. Plan Arcadia doesn't carry a deadweight. Furbo become official. Friendly reminder, this post may contain misleading information and potential security risks. Please do not reply. Okay, so Asat Pramad is not dead. He's still responding to texts. Enthusiastic Citizen 123. Shelter regular contact. Anyone else bored out of their mind? Care to share me with what you've been up to since taking shelter? Looks like a new Imaginé has shown up in our shelter. I think it's called the Death Melon or something. Why don't we share some good news? Oh, by the way, the manager of the Perdido Station shelter is pretty cute. Diligent peacekeeper. At Longstrip manager. Manager Meowton, come back with your main account. Got it. So that's multiple accounting. All right, 1965 born soft boy. No, not this guy again. Missing person notice. Sincerely seeking long lost significant other. I'm 65, born, warm-hearted guy, no house, no car, just debt and a lot of potential. We can build a future together. Out of moves. Seeing this nearly made me black out. Did we actually survive Asat Pramad? I'm relieved to see that you're safe, my cyber pet. Anonymous debater. Marshall Counseling Center. I understand your pain, and my heart aches for you. Aches for your past. Why don't you come to the marriage consultation agency? We can get a proper chat. I remember you. Stellaron Hunters evolve. Sorry, Stellaron Hunters love. Bladestone mask looks so cool. Dove Brickwind. Wait, turns out the Moltfair mask is the same as the old octopus mask. Say cheese. So when the supplicant changes, the mask appearance and the name change too? Alright. Next up. Himicat transform. Dropping by Dovebrook with me. Star Blazer. Quote, Doomsday hits the demon capital, but Furbobo Weekly stands strong. We're still open and we're hustling harder than ever. Although Himicat, one of the main characters of Fluffy Cross the Blue, is already a familiar face on our pages, this actually marks the very first time sitting down with an interview with our dedicated column. Standing before us today is a younger, more passionate Himiko, piloting a massive mech. She has her sights locked on. Wait, no, do not fire at Furbobo Weekly office. And to think the entire block is actually part of Himiko's own estate. Boom! Following a powerful roaring sound, the monster that was attempting to approach the magazine office collapsed. Given the current state of Plain Arcadia, if you have any questions for the interview, please ask them quickly within the time it takes for a cup of coffee. Himicat clapped her hands and spoke thus. Oh no. Jamibo is the one reporting on this, the AI robot Furbo. It's being edited by Furbricado. Oh god, this whole article might be made up. Question segment. Question 1. The origins of Star Blazer. IP address. Pearlix Tower. From Anonymous Megatron. Hello, Himicat. Here's a question forwarded from an Anonymous Megatron. I'm curious about Himicat's Star Blazer. Could you please tell us about its origins? How exactly was it such a massive robot built? Just think of the Star Blazer as a collection of wish power. In the past, the Pearlix Corp could only build human-scale mecha simply because no one believed larger robot could be able to fly in the sky. But the legend of Pagana Star Strider Giant found its way to our world as the Star Blazer because one simple thing, the sheer unwavering belief of rebuilding dreams. This new form of mine is no different, born from the collective wish power from the Nameless who believe that I have truly become a worthy navigator. A believing heart is your magic. For without it, how can we even begin our journey? Question 2. Himicat's take on Lord Ravager Asat Pramad. IP address Graphia Academy. From anonymous student. Jimibo. Hello, Himicat. Here's a question forwarded from an anonymous student. Finding out that the Dean Ryusuke is actually Lord Ravager Asat Pramad blew our minds. I just hope this does not ruin my future resume. Wait, will I even have a career left to worry about? But to learn that Asat Pramad used to be the navigator of the Astral Express, we desperately want to know how the current navigator feels about this former navigator. How could Himicat share her thoughts on this father? That is a brutal question to answer. The cruelest thing Asat Pramad ever did to me was stealing the identity of my father and my life. Yet through a bizarre twist of fate, it was his very stories in the end that planted the dream of reaching the stars within my young heart. When that warm mask finally was ripped away, what was I supposed to feel? Relief? Sorrow? Just a heavy sigh? I despise his hypocrisy, but I also pity a life completely paralyzed by endless possibilities. If you spend your entire life chasing every potential path, you will never actually arrive at reality. As for his time serving as the navigator, IC of the Astral Express, speaking objectively, his merits outweigh his faults. 7-3, I suppose, is about as objective as I can get. The wish for the crew to keep moving forward together. IP address inside the corrugated cardboard box drifting along Dovebrook from anonymous cartoonist. Hello, Amycat. Here's a question forwarded by an anonymous cartoonist. As a cartoonist who draws inspiration from the crew's... Oh, wait a minute. This is Nihilix. Floating in a cardboard box. As a cartoonist who draws inspiration from the crew's journey, the idea of everyone keeping this journey going means everything to me, Amycat. When you fought with all your might to resist Asat Pramad's strike, had you already braced yourself for the ultimate sacrifice? Did you ever foresee that little raccoon would unleash the power of the Stellaron just to bring you back? At that moment, nothing else crossed my mind. All I knew was that, as the navigator, it was my duty to protect the juniors of the Express. To keep moving forward together is the shared wish of the entire crew. And we are all willing to give everything for it. But on a personal note, I will never wish for Can to pay a price to fate just to bring back a companion who departed early, especially me. Then again, that child has always possessed a mind of her own, and I can never make choices on her behalf. My own wish is much more practical. I hope that all of us can fully enjoy the interstellar journey for as long as we have the privilege of each other's company. Amycat's coffee making seals. IP address Astral Express from a mysterious anonymous March Bunny. Hello, Amycat. Here's a question forwarded from an anonymous March Bunny. Big question is, why is Amycat's coffees always so uniquely flavored? How come in her brand new form the coffee she makes is still just as lethal? All right, March. I simply hope to bring a touch more creativity to the flavor of my coffee. If I must trace it back to the very beginning, during my childhood at the sanatorium, I secretly drank paint a few times just to pass the boring hours. Dear God. That way, I could use the excuse of being sick to openly trouble others, whether it was my classmates, father, or the nurses at the facility, or Motoko, just to hear them tell me a few more stories. It really has been a very long time since those days. I do not overthink it. My sense of taste was not broken after that. It truly was not. I beg to differ. I simply discovered that my tolerance for what I consume became a tiny bit higher, that is all. If anything, those paints meant for artistic creation sparked my inspiration for crafting coffee. Paint is not an inspiration for flavor. Himiko's past, present, and future life. IP address... Huh? What? Jimibo cannot find who submitted this question. The only thing Jimibo can do is present it to you, Himiko. Are you happy with your life right now? Jimibo analyzed this for the user. There is a 99.99% probability that this question is being left by Asat Pramad. The remaining 0.01% chance points to your childhood friend Motoko. After an imagine dissipates, they crumble into Wispe, which means Wispe are the ultimate crystallization of wishes. Perhaps a tiny Wispe bearing Motoko's heartfelt words from back then managed to transcend time and space just to reach you. But the likelihood of that is indeed only 0.01%. No matter who submitted this question, the answer is simply this: I am truly happy. If it was Asat Pramad, I would proudly tell him that you never destroyed the Himiko who flew into the cosmos with her dreams. If it was Motoko, I would tell her with a smile, thank you for coming into my life, and thank you for that starry sky we painted together. In the past, in the present, and for all the days to come, Himiko will remain unchanged, continuing to move forward, with the very same resolve she held when her journey first began. Jimibo completely understands now, even though Jimibo does not fully comprehend human emotions. Jimibo was sudden current inside, warm, bright. Himicat, Wolf of Dan, Mystery and Yammer. You'll remain with full joy forever. Raccoon Spots. Got a little teary-eyed reading this. The Express crew has to stay together no matter what. Stay all together, stay all together, stay all together, stay all together. All together, together. There. Who messed up the changed? Geometry for life. Graphia Academy or nothing. Dean Ryosuke has really let me down. I'm throwing my full support behind Himikat for the next Dean of Graphia Academy. The name is C. Drake K. Friendly reminder, the average tenure of Graphia Academy deans throughout history is a mere 3 years. A dangerous line of work indeed. True, it's only been 4 years, but the dean's signature on my acceptance letter, my diploma, and my job offer are from 3 different people. Jeez. Come on. What in the Graphia is this? Cheery Miss Dolly. Wait, is there any chance all 3 deans were actually Asat Pramad in disguise? That'd be just terrible. Looks like I just found the reason I never got a raise. Desperately seeking Himikat's coffee. Oh god. Coffee recipe. None of our baristas can recreate it. And less than 10% of the customers said it was bad. Which means we were still way off. Oh god. I am god. Lol, just what kind of coffee shop uses terrible taste as a benchmark for authenticity? Aberrations will be arrested. It's pretty intense already. Tried some yesterday and nearly called in sick today. Furly, coffee that qualifies you for sick leave, I'd say that's more like a functional beverage. Nimble Plue. Everyone's begging for the recipe, but I'm over here dying to know Himikat's secret to looking younger every day. Lovely solo. Has ultimate blade critic. He used to have a premature gray hair, but it grew back dark in the end. Alright, we have one more thing. That's a mysterious guest. Visit by a mysterious guest. Opening statement. A mysterious guest from beyond the sky, rumored to be having an exclusive interview with Furbobo Weekly, a cosmic mage, perhaps? Or a certain dazzling golden individual. Stay tuned for more surprises. Huh? Objection. Why isn't the baseball raccoon joining the interview? Huh. Oh, this is probably the Fate collab. That's probably what this is. How I Destroyed Planet Arcadia tutorial series. Final lecture Q&A segment. Bro meanie banned. Naturally, this lecture series should open with a Q&A segment before closing. Feel free to leave any questions I may leave in the comments. I'll answer them all. That social media can't actually yours or not. My only official accounts are Furbobocom News, Bro Meanie, and Ryosuke 1995. Everything else out there is fake. Stay sharp, everyone. Why do I always have to tip my hat whenever I show up? You could always use a little something special in life, don't you think? Will the Fluffy ever carry a plushie of Asat Pramad? Whoa, that was wild. I'll draw you up one myself if they don't. Did you write that little note for Full Wish? A dice of consummate evil orchestrating everything down to the last detail, a world that devours people, its malice claiming a life without a second thought. I've prepared 2 versions of the story. Take your pick. Which one to believe? Why did you change the proverb you left on Amphorius? It was my grand debut after all, so I had to weigh my words carefully. The first version was too cryptic, so I doubled down on to plain speak. Suits my taste much better. Get rich quick manifesting. What gives you the right to turn Plain Arcadia into an absolute dump? And now you still have the gall to post these garbage tutorials? I merely planted a seed. As for how Plain Arcadia spiraled into its current state, let's just call that human nature talking. Of course, rather the inevitable evolution. Since you aren't a fan of the current Plain Arcadia either, the destruction will gladly return this place much more fitting dead silence. Come on. Let us all partake in this destruction. Wait, isn't Asat Pramad dead? Who the heck is sending these replies? I might be dead, but my die is still rolling. I can still calculate the probability of whatever question you're about to ask. Is he dead? Mr. Coldfeet OEM. Even Jamibo can do that kind of probability calculation, no biggie. Throw a curveball at him and he'll crash. Hey, Asat Pramad, what hobbies does your uncle have here? Uncle here have? I love sleeping in the nude too. See? Nothing to write home about. That too is saying a lot. Sis, whose side are you even on? Sampo. Please moderate this thread immediately. This thread has been locked. Please refrain from further replies. That's funny. He made a bunch of these. Lecture 2. Destruction is right beside us. I received your feedback on the last class and carefully read every single comment. Some said the psycho, to which I said, congratulations, the graph's basic instruction. There are some who said that Tran R2 is remote. Apologies, my fault. Okay, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Fun stuff. What do you got here? Master, did you notice the eerie blue moon in the sky? The creepy thing smiling face, those sunken eye sockets? It's giving me the creeps. Phantom Moon Games has gone out of control. Everyone's super worried. They all think it's some kind of ominous omen. Is Plan Arcadia actually done for this time? Say something to comfort him. Don't be afraid. We're not at the worst yet. Even if the sky comes crashing down, Madame Pearl and I will hold it up for you. Master, it means everything for Furbo Weekly after all. But Madame Pearl is the bigwig of the 10 Stonehearts, and the Master is the nameless who travels the cosmos. You're both so powerful. We but Furbos and Imagineer kept alive by wish power. We can't leave Planet Arcadia. Everyone's on edge these days. How many people are even in the mood to catch up on the gossip of Furbobo Weekly? Without the buzz of the gossip we draw on, what wish power could us Furbos possibly gather from here on out? Where do we even go from here? Should go for a more energetic vibe. Try to think outside the box. Actually, I already have something in mind. Furbicado, I want you to write an investigative report, close-up encounter with the demonic moon, and publish Furbobo Weekly. That's exactly the kind of thing that readers can't get enough of. Me, this can't be happening. There's no way this is real. Relax, Furbobo Weekly is under my command, and you're all working for me. No matter what dangers come your way, I'll keep you all safe. This is just amazing. I'm telling everyone right now, Master would never abandon us. Furbobo Weekly is never going to fall apart. Alrighty. Furley. So as you know, boss, the building our magazine office renting used to be a property of the Graphia family. Ever since Dean Ryosuke, or rather Asat Pramad, the Lord Ravager, revealed his true identity, the land tax that the Furbo Weekly pays for Graphia family every year, by all rights, it should have been passed down to Lady Himiko by now. Given your relationship with Lady Himiko, boss, you think we can get a little flexibility on the land tax? You mean I can't just leave it to myself? Are you saying we can get a discount from now on? So you're telling me we can just skip paying from now on? You mean I can just leave it to myself? Himiko's money is the crew's money, and the crew's money is our money. So does that mean Furbobo Weekly only needs to pay taxes to itself from now on? I can't quite wrap my head around how Lady Himiko's money ended up becoming ours. But as long as you have it figured out, we're good. Is that how renting works? I don't think that's how renting works. Dovebrook may be a great place to start business, but things have gotten a little bit too turbulent around here lately. I was having a feeling of somehow Furbobo Weekly shouldn't be confined to this place. Might be time to think about relocating. I've gotten real used to clocking in at Furbo Lane in the Dovebrook district at 8:75 every day. 8:75? Never once have I thought about leaving. You do make a fair point, though, boss. So where exactly are we moving to? Actually, I haven't figured out where we're heading just yet. I see, boss. Your SBTI personality is IDGAD, isn't it? No worries. I was tested as ZZZZ, one who plays dead. Let's just go with the flow and down Dovebrook and see where the current takes us. And I think we're caught up here. Well, this has been a really, really long and arduous journey. We streamed for about 6 hours straight. And we got left on a cliffhanger again! They didn't even bother to leave Asat Pramad's body here for us to poke it. Oh, we got a text from Asat Pramad. Hello, protagonist. If you're reading this scheduled message, it means my plan definitely hit a snag yet again. Of course, it's also possible that you've already been blown up to high heavens by the Stellaron, and the one reading this message right now is future me. But I'm guessing your phone doesn't have that kind of build quality. Asat Pramad, is that you? The account you have contacted does not exist. Message failed to send. Honestly, I don't mind this plot development. On the contrary, I'm looking forward to your victory. Maybe this will prove me wrong. That is, if you can clear this game. Whoever wins, they'll wake up and swallow us all whole. Why go through all this? You know what I'm going to ask. I'm sure you can figure out what I'm here to ask you about. Heh, why would I go through all this? Since Aha hides behind the scenes, turning a blind eye to the world's rot, I shall take their place and challenge the universe. And now a new challenge awaits. Defeat the revived Veracity. Will it be the hero born of destruction, one who has faced challenges and will bring true elation back to this world? Or will it be the beast that succeeded in its revenge, granting the elation the dignified demise before the descent into madness? Protagonist, can you write a better ending to this joke? Interesting. We get a little text message from Asat Pramad at the end. Alright. Well, that's all from Honkai Star Rail, and I guess next time we'll pick up Anti-Graft Brickbuster, but I believe the next couple of planned streams I have are going to be focused on Genshin, because I want to start getting around to the whole what's going on in the Nod Cry World quest where we get to go to the moon. I'm really excited about that, and I'm looking forward to doing it. I didn't think we'd also get to go to the moon in this patch, though. That was kind of unexpected here. As always, just a reminder to everybody, if you'd like to stay up to date on what I'm doing and when I'm doing it, you can always check the intro or outro of any video where I put a chapter on it, or you could just try to join my Discord. Links to it are where links are. It's where I let everybody know what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. In the pipeline, I guess you know what's coming next right now, but until then, I will see you all in the next stream. It's 8:30 p.m. I'm gonna go get dinner. Have a nice night, everybody. Unless you're watching this in the future, in which, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.